Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the Royal Caribbean drink package. We're going to go into detail and do a deep dive. And finally, we're going to tell you if it's worth it right after this. Hi, everybody. Johnny from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to do a deep dive into the Royal Caribbean drink package. We're going to go through all the different options that they have, and then we're going to tell you at the end if it's worth it. We're also going to do a little compare and contrast with some of the other cruise lines and how they work, such as Norwegian or MSC or Virgin or anybody you're really thinking about, even Celebrity, which is a Royal Caribbean owned brand. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about when we talk about the drink package, if you see me look down, it's just because I'm reading some details. So I'm now Ron Burgundy. So for the water package, which is the first package, you can get 6, 12, or 24 bottles of water delivered to your room. They can deliver these prior to the cruise so that when you get on the ship and you get to your room, you have all these water bottles there. This is a great feature if you really don't drink anything else and you just want to make sure you're hydrated and have water. You could take these off the ship with you, obviously, if you're going to different ports. This starts at about $15, and it's a fairly good deal for what you're getting. You're getting the large bottles of water in your room, and you could take them anywhere you want to go. A lot of the cruise lines are switching over to like paper bottles and kind of cans and even different things. So it's nice just to have that in your room so that it's ready to go if you need it at any time. I think that is a pretty good value. So that's that. The next one is the classic soda package. So this one is pretty straightforward as well. You're going to get fountain soda at any venue. So any bar, any restaurant, the main dining room, Cafe Promenade, any of the different places that you would like to go to and get soda, you can get it. You also get your Coca-Cola souvenir cup. We have a bunch of those over this shoulder. So they used to look like this. They have a QR code on the bottom when you put it on the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines. It recognizes that you paid for the drink package, and then boom, you're good to go. They usually have different colors. Recently, I was on Adventure of the Seas, and they started using these cups. There were a lot of complaints by people about these cups. Again, QR code on the bottom works the same way. The complaint is that these cups get really wet, and then this sticker peels off. They're not double-walled cups. Still a fun cup. I used it. It was great. No problems. And that package starts around, it's anywhere from like $8 to $11 a day generally. So if you see that on the Royal Caribbean website when you're planning your cruise, you can purchase that. And once you get on the ship, you'll get your cup, and then you can go to any of those freestyle machines or any of the restaurants or go anywhere to a bar or anything and just get your soda. They'll also give you a glass. You don't have to carry your cup around. I know some people just take the cup, throw it in the room, and take it home. So you could do that. I do think that's a pretty good deal if you drink soda, or even if you drink like Powerade or any of those Smart Water things or anything that's in there. It's not Smart Water, but it's whatever their water brand is. You can get that. That's usually around $8.99 a day. You can combine it with internet for like $30 a day, and then boom, you're good to go. You have everything you need. So if you're just going to drink soda, that's probably a pretty reasonable package for you. Pretty standard across most of the cruise lines. The next one is going to be slightly different. It's the refreshment package. So this one's going to give you same thing, fountain soda at any of the venues, right? The Freestyle Coca-Cola cup, which you just saw. You can use it in any of the Freestyle machines. You can get any non-alcoholic cocktail. So if you're sitting out by the pool and you want a mudslide or a strawberry daiquiri or a pina colada, but you don't want alcohol in it, you just want a fun drink, you can do that. Those are included. As well as still and sparkling water, which is really nice. And then here's the up from the next level, right? So you're going to get premium coffees and teas. So you can go to any of the kind of bars or restaurants on the ship. You can get cappuccino, lattes, those type of things. You cannot use this at a Starbucks kiosk. You can, however, Royal Caribbean in most of their the Promenade Cafe or any of those things, they're now using Starbucks coffee and Starbucks mixers. That is fine. You could do that there. But if there is a Starbucks store or kiosk on the ship, you cannot use this refreshment package there. It clearly says that on the website. And then you can get fresh squeezed juices at any of the restaurants. So when we look at this and kind of try to figure out, this is somewhere between 28 and 30 some dollars per day. It's a lot of money. If you are on a 7-day cruise, it's going to be $350 with gratuities and all your fees and everything. So I start to look at these when I get to this level and I think, am I going to drink a soda or two a day, which would be a couple bucks each, right? Then am I going to get one of these non-alcoholic cocktails? So maybe like a strawberry daiquiri or something like that, which would be $5 or $6, right? And then am I going to get a latte? Am I going to get a bottle of water? Am I going to do these other things? If that all adds up to over $20 a day for you, obviously this is a no-brainer. You should get this package. And even if you're close, right? If you're close where you're like, it's $20 a day, it still, to me, makes more sense to just get this and pay for it ahead of time than to get a bill at the end of your cruise that you spent, $20 a day here, $20 a day here, and then that's something else you have to pay on your account. For the convenience of it and not having to worry about it, sometimes it just makes sense to have it. So that's the refreshment package. I could see where this is worth it. Wouldn't be worth it for me. I would definitely not use that. But I could see where if you drink soda and you drink coffees in the morning and you want a latte or something like that, those lattes get expensive. You drink one or two of those a day, you're probably already at $15 with tip and everything. So then last but not least, we have the deluxe beverage package. And this one's wild, right? This one on Royal Caribbean goes up and down in price, goes anywhere from 50 some dollars. I've seen it at the lowest to almost $90 a day. So that is a lot of money for your drink package. Generally, I see it at around $70 a day or $72 a day per person. Things to keep in mind with this, if you get the drink package, everybody in the room has to have the drink package. So just something to keep in mind. You can call up if somebody's pregnant or, for instance, say you have a substance problem and you don't want to keep this package, you can call up. They will drop you down to the soda or the refreshment package. But as a general rule, everybody in the room has to get it so you're not sharing drinks. And then what is included with this is obviously fountain sodas everywhere. Your cup, your freestyle machines, you could use it. All the non-alcoholic cocktails, still and sparkling water. Your premium coffees and teas, again, can't use it at Starbucks. Fresh squeezed juices, cocktails, spirits, liquor, beer, and wine by the glass. And this goes up to about $15 per drink. Anything above that, so if you went to dinner and you found this really nice glass of wine that was $21, you would just pay the $6 above your package for that wine. You also get 40% off bottles of wine up to $100 and 20% discount on bottles of wine over $100. So you do get that. Sometimes that makes sense for people. However, here's where it kind of diverts. Are you going to drink 6 to 7 drinks a day? So that's kind of my kind of philosophy on it, and usually no. So now that I'm diamond on Royal Caribbean, I get 4 drinks a day for free. So I'm pretty much out of having to buy the drink package. If I do buy one, maybe if I have a really crazy day, I buy another drink or two, I'll just eat that, right? I don't need to pay the additional money for the drink package. And then when you get to Diamond Plus, you get 5 drinks a day, so that's even better. However, if you look at this and you say, okay, I know I'm going to have at least 3 or 4 drinks a day, and drinks do add up quickly on vacation, right? So if you go to breakfast and you get a mimosa, or you get, whatever, maybe just a little champagne or something for breakfast, or a Bloody Mary. And then while you're out at the pool, you get a drink or two. And then when you go to before dinner, you have a drink. And then during dinner, you have a drink. That's already 5 or 6 drinks right there, right? So maybe it makes sense for you to do this. Maybe you're going to have 3 or 4 drinks a day, and then you are going to have a couple sodas or have a latte in the morning. Then it probably makes sense. And then again, remember, sometimes I buy the drink package just for the convenience of not having to worry about it when I get on the ship. I don't want those little, nickel and dime charges on my card where it's like $6 at this bar, $7 at this bar, $11 at this bar. And they just add up, and then you see these annoying charges all week. I'd rather just know I don't have to worry about it. I get it. I just, you sign your name or don't sign your name depending on what ship you're on. And then if I want to tip in addition to that, I always take some cash. I try to take a lot of ones with me on the ships, and you can just hit people with tips if you want. So that's kind of my rationale for whether or not to buy the drink package. So let's compare it to some of the other cruise lines. So at the end of the day, let's regroup real quick. Do I think it's worth it? If you were going to drink and you're going to drink a good amount on your vacation, it's absolutely worth it. And a lot of people ask, since we're travel advisors, like, when should we buy? Should we wait till we get on the ship? Should we wait until there's a sale? Should we wait until this time? So as the great Matt Hochberg from Royal Caribbean blog says, if you know you're getting the drink package, just get it. Once you go into your cruise on royalcaribbean.com and you go to plan my cruise and you can order things, if you cancel something there, you get your refund back right away. You could just purchase it again. So if you see it at $60 a day and you say, well, it might go down to 55, it might, but it might go up to 72. So just buy it at 60 something. And then if it drops, you can cancel and rebuy it. And then you're good to go. But what happens is, if you see it at 60 and then it goes up to 70 and you didn't buy it, there's no way to get that deal. And then once you get on the ship, it's generally more expensive as a general rule. So those are things to keep in mind. Let's talk about other cruise lines. The one everybody's going to compare it to is Norwegian. Norwegian includes the drink package as part of the Free at Sea program, where you can get perks such as the drink package, specialty dining credit or two, an excursion credit, and the all wonderful 120 minutes or 150 minutes of free Wi-Fi, which you already have to buy a package anyway. It's just crazy. So for that, you still have to pay the service charges and the gratuities on it. So there is a cost. And look, let's be honest, a part of the cost of that gets incorporated into your cruise fare. So if you're weighing apples to apples, if you look at very similar itineraries, what I try to do is match up the cost. What is my cost per day overall? And I'm going to include gratuities in that. I'm going to include my cruise fare in that. I'm going to include my dining package in that if I decide to do that, and my drink package or anything else, right? So I look at it and I go, at the end of this cruise, what is my all-in number for 70 days for me, or for if you're a couple, you're the two of you. And then I compare that across the cruise lines. So generally speaking, it's going to be pretty similar. And, then you start looking at, what do I get? Where's my bigger bang for my buck as far as entertainment and all these different things, right? Water slides, whatever it is that you're into. So you do pay for it on Norwegian. You're just, it seems like a perk, but you're paying something for it. And then obviously MSC has their drink packages are a little bit different. They have the easy plan, which is like $38 a day, but you get a very limited choice. I don't hate that. So if I know I'm going to have some drinks, I might, they have one or two beers that are included. They have a couple house wines that are included. The ship's Italian, so you're going to get some good wine. And then you get certain well drinks that are included, right? I don't mind that for $38 a day. That's a really good deal. The next one up is $51 a day, and that limits you to like $9 drinks. And then there's a $71 a day one. I would probably rock with the $38 a day one and take it from there. Right, and see if I want to purchase something else that's outside of that, I could do that. On Virgin, you're going to have a bar tab where you just throw money down and then it comes off. Their drinks are all priced pretty fairly, I would say. $8 for a beer, something like that. Again, on a cruise. And then your drinks are like $11. That's actually pretty reasonable, less than New York. And then your money just works down from there. Princess and Carnival and some of these other ones are putting together drink packages. As well as Celebrity has an all-inclusive one. And again, a lot of people are going to ask, like, why won't Royal Caribbean do a included drink package? Probably because they make money on it, right? So they make money on the drink package. Norwegian, I think, if you look at the people that sail on the different cruise lines, so we'll use Celebrity because it's very clear-cut. Celebrity is an older clientele. They're more foodie. They're more a little luxury driven, a little bit, right? It's not like Silver Sea or Seabourn or Oceana or anything like that, but a little bit of a higher level of service expectations there. Those people are generally not going to drink as much as 21-year-olds that go on a Carnival cruise. It's just basic, right, actuarial math there that you're kind of looking at things. So including a drink package on Celebrity, which is owned by Royal, but not on Royal, makes sense from a bottom line standpoint, because you're going to get a decent chunk of money out of them by adding those, you add Wi-Fi, gratuities, and the drink package into a little package. They're still making money on that. Norwegian, same thing. I have no idea who Norwegian's ideal client is anymore. I'm so confused by Prima. Really confused me because it seems like it's a ship for classier, kind of older clientele. But then there's a 3-story racetrack and virtual reality and different things on there. I just can't figure out who they're really trying to market to. I thought they were trying to move up into the space with celebrity, like that little area, and maybe like princess-ish. I just can't figure it out. So, but again, they do it very similarly. I'm sure they make money. The people aren't drinking as much on those cruises. On Royal Caribbean, you have a family atmosphere, people having fun, they're drinking, so they're making money on those drink packages, and they're making money on people just buying a la carte drinks, I'm sure. So that's that. Let me know below. Do you usually get the drink package? What is your beverage of choice? Let's do that. What's your favorite cocktail? Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to everybody who subscribed. We had 1,000 subscribers last week. That's super duper exciting, and we're really happy about it. Was that this week? Oh my God, was that Monday? It seems like it was a month ago. It was Monday. So thank you all very much. We'll have some great videos coming out next week from Anthem of the Seas, and if you have any questions or need any help, just throw a little comment below. Thanks, and please subscribe, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks, everyone.